Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Today is my battery's dying. Cool, perfect. Happy Wednesday. Make this quick. Going to the gym. I'm gonna try to see if I can film anything for you guys. I am taking 2 classes this morning. I'm taking, well, tentatively, I'm taking a small group training class and then I'm taking a yoga class. That's if I feel up to it after the first class. Today I want to film a full day of eating for you guys, like specifically a full day of eating because last time it didn't work out very well. Yes, ma'am? Okay, pick you up. Come here. It is about 11 in the morning and Taz and I just got home from the gym. I went to a class at 8:15 and then I sat in the sauna for a little bit and just got home, showered, and I am ready to tackle the day in my comfy clothes. You know what I'm saying? Today, we're gonna do a full day of eating and I've already had my celery juice. It's 6 in the morning and then I had some coffee and then now I was gonna have some fruit, but Tara started making some beef. So I'm gonna have some rice and beef and probably an egg on top. And then the fruit for dessert because that's all I'm craving right now. But I should probably get something a little bit more balanced to start off this day. So I am working on so many things all at once, guys. And I know that everyone's always like, I'm so busy, but we don't really know what they're doing, AKA myself included. But let me fill you in real quick. We are 10 days away from our MBS Fest here in Houston. We are also 10 days away from the Lavabi launch. What? And here's the kicker. I'm doing it all by myself, mostly. Don't get me wrong, I have Taz and all of his help, but in terms of like setting up all the vendors and the sponsors at MBS Fest, making sure like everything's in place, I'm taking care of that. Same with Lavabi and the behind the scenes. So I am currently working on the website and currently working on getting all the girls ready for the sizing shoot. Tentative sizing shoot date as of right now, it's Monday, but it's really hard to just get all these different women with different schedules all at one place at the same time. So working on that. I'm also working with my one-on-one client, so it's just like a lot going on right now and I'm trying to organize my life in such a way that doesn't drive me crazy. So that's that. So yeah, I think that's it. I feel like food is almost ready, so we're gonna get that and then I'll show you guys what that looks like. Oh, I also have my yoga class tonight at 7:15. So from now until like 6:15, I'm gonna be neck deep in work and then I'll just take you guys along the day and that's it. So, okay.
1 egg or 2?
Oh, 2 eggs.
2 eggs, okay.
Over easy. No, medium over easy. What is it?
Over medium.
Over medium. One thing I want to focus this video on is how to eat balanced meals, every single meal. I have found that through my one-on-one clients mostly, some of them have a harder time reaching their protein or reaching their carbs or their fats. And so I think a great way to kind of eat for your goals and try to be balanced is to eat a balanced meal every single time. So if you have macros that are like, I don't know, let's just say 200 carbs, 140 protein and 60 fat. So what you can do, depending on how many meals a day you eat, you can divide that by 3, 4, 5, whatever, and then try to figure out how much you need of what. So for example, if you're doing 3 meals a day, to make math really easy, you do 200 divided by 3. Babe, what's that?
I don't know, roughly 63.5.
Roughly 63.5 carbs for each meal. And you do the same for your proteins and your fats. Are you still doing math back there?
I think that was wrong.
But you guys get it. I'll put the math on the screen for you guys. But typically, for those that never have counted macros before, was that good English? For those of you that have never counted macros before and are kind of having a hard time figuring out how to reach your protein, carbs, and fats throughout the day and not be left at the end of the day with like 40 grams of protein and we're like, what do I do? Or like 30 grams of fat. It's always good to kind of divide by how many meals you have or eat those macros that you've divided up throughout the day. Great way for a beginner to learn. Obviously, if you've counted macros for more than, I don't know, if you're comfortable counting macros, you can kind of gauge and kind of pick and choose what you want to eat throughout the day. But for a beginner, if you don't know how to or how to kind of get all your macros in, that's a really good way. So, okay, that's my tip of the day. So here is my first meal of the day. It's just 150 grams of rice, then 5 ounces of 96% lean beef, and then 2 eggs on top. And then you can see here that the macros for this, 48 protein, 43 carbs, and 16 fat. So that's a pretty balanced meal. 16 fat, you don't want it to be as high as your carbs and protein because typically your fats are not as high as your protein and your carbs. So I'm not gonna let you guys know what my macros are right now, but this is a pretty balanced meal for me. Okay friends, it's literally been like, I don't know, 30 minutes since I had that meal and I just want something sweet. I always want something sweet after I have a meal. So my sweetness of choice right now is this strawberry and kiwi salad. So I have an issue where I buy fruits and veggies and I just let them go bad. So I've realized that the way for me to eat them and consume them is to prep them beforehand. So that's what I did last night when I got home from the supermarket. I just cut up the kiwis and the strawberries and put them in the Tupperware so that when I want to go eat them, it's already done. And it's just easy and I don't have to like peel anything. And so I'm just having 50 grams of each strawberries and kiwis, so for a total of 100 grams of fruit. And I believe that's like 10 carbs or something like that. I did put it in my fitness pal, but I didn't really like the look. But I think it's like 10 grams of carbs. Hello friends, it is now 4:30, holy moly, and I have been on my computer since I last saw you guys. I got on a couple calls with some clients and then Optimum. We're working on a really cool like activation that I'm really excited for. And then if you hear a baby crying, it's because we have a baby.
What? We have a baby?
Oops.
Title.
No, it's the beautiful. It's the beautiful. How close can we get? Bleeker's kind of going crazy. She's like, what's this? What's a baby? Well, here she is. She's so beautiful. So Taz is now her official videographer. Hashtag too legit to quit.
Hashtag grind never stops.
Hashtag make that gluten. Hashtag make that bread. Hashtag make that cinnamon toast crunch. Hashtag croissant. Hashtag all the
sourdough. Hashtag rye bread.
Hashtag ciabatta.
Ciabatta bread.
Okay, we're done. They got here a little while ago. They were filming today, and I haven't had anything to eat since that last clip I did. And then when when Allie came to pick up Taz, she had something for me that I haven't had yet. Chick-fil-A coffee. So she got me this like 3 hours ago, but I had just had coffee. And this is Chick-fil-A coffee. And I'm pretty sure this has macros in it, but I don't know. I haven't looked at them yet. I just want a little coffee right now. And I gotta figure out when I'm gonna eat now because I do have to leave in about an hour and a half to go teach my yoga class. So I wanna eat something, not get too full, so I wanna eat now so that I can digest. And then teach my yoga class and then come home and have dinner with Taz. So I'm gonna do a little bit of thinking right now, see what I wanna eat, and I'll come back to show you guys. Okay, so I've decided what I'm gonna eat and it's very small because I don't feel that hungry. I'm just gonna have 2 rice cakes with peanut butter and some honey because this combination is the GOAT. Oh, look at the sun coming in. How pretty, pretty. Okay, bye. Hello friends. Coming at you, real tired. Real tired.
Long arse day.
Hey, this is a family channel.
Long butt day.
I'm so tired and my first reaction is have coffee. But you see, I feel like I'm getting anxious from the coffee that I had today. So I'm not gonna do that. Even though like the little devil on this shoulder says, had the coffee, had the coffee. And the angel over here says, you don't need the coffee, you're doing fine. So I think I'm gonna listen to the angel. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. I'm gonna, oh, not that's it. I just, see, I'm so tired. Bye. Oh, one last thing. If you are in the Houston area and you ever want to come to yoga class taught by me and you are not a lifetime member, leave me a comment. Actually, no, DM me on Instagram with your full name so you can get a guest pass from me. I can give out some guest passes, so if you would like to try one of my yoga classes or try yoga, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to have you in one of my classes. Okay, that's it. Bye.
Are you happy now?
Okay, pit stop. So, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So when you guys watch this, it'll be Valentine's Day. And Taz and I aren't really doing gifts because we're both on a budget since I gave up all of my money for Lavavi. But I still want to get him something really, really cute, just to tell him that I'm thinking about him. So I got him a card and I'm looking for a specific little mug that I saw. So if I can find it, that would be just perfect. So here we go. Here. No. Let's keep looking. Okay, so update. I couldn't find the mug. I wanted to find a mug that said Te amo, because we always say I love you in Spanish. I couldn't find it, but I found this one. And it just says Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic. Just something really cute. Okay, I'm here, finally. And I'm gonna leave my camera in the car, or whatever, my bag, whatever, because I gotta go in there, prepare, and teach my class. So I will see you guys in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye. Hello friends, I just got out of my class and I am so hungry. I'll make this quick so I can drive home, but another fabulous class. I always get so nervous and I kind of like psych myself out when I teach because I'm just like scared, or not scared, but kind of like afraid that it's gonna be too hard or too easy, and it's really hard to kind of create a class to have both sides of the spectrum be happy. So I like to create classes that you can kind of regress or progress. So today was really hard. We did a lot of heart openers because it was Valentine's Day and just like love, and I was so proud of myself because I said a really funny joke in class and everyone laughed. It was like, you can see that people were struggling. So like when they went to child's pose, I was like, see guys, I told you this class was gonna be all about love. See, it's hard. Get it? Love is hard. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna go drive home so I can show you my final meal. Well, almost final meal, because I'm so excited for it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hi friends, I'm already changed and I've been home for like 5 minutes. Yeah, I didn't shower, get over it. Okay, so I'm so hungry and my head is starting to hurt, so I need to eat and I'm not focused.
It's so funny when you do that when you're editing.
I know, when I go like that. It's like I'm tickling them.
I know.
Okay, so here's the spread. We've got some grilled chicken. Then we have tomatoes, cilantro, lettuce, and cheese. And then fat-free, or what is it? Is it fat-free or low-fat?
Just like
Light sour cream. And then we are having the tortillas. So we're having tacos. I don't know if I said that, but we're having tacos. And I'm having these carb-balanced tacos. If you guys have been around for a while, you know that I had these every single day for quesadillas. Like the fiber-loaded quesadilla. That would be the bigger ones, but we're having tacos, and I'm gonna have 4 tacos. We had this for dinner yesterday, and we were obsessed. I started with 2, then I had a 3rd, and then I was like, I'll make my macros work to make one more fit, so I had 4. So today, I planned ahead and put in my dinner before anything else, so that I can make the 4 tacos fit. And that is also going to be a little bit of advice for you guys. A lot of clients that don't know what macros are or have never tracked macros, I tell them to plan ahead. So if you're going out to dinner for family or friends, whatever, and you know where you're going, I like to encourage them to figure out where they're going, look at the menu, and pick out what you want. And that way you can put in your dinner, put in your lunch, whatever it is you're doing, and then work around that. So if you want like a burger from, I don't know, TGI Fridays, you'll find the burger that you want on MyFitnessPal, because MyFitnessPal at this rate has a lot of chain restaurants. So it's very, very easy to make it work. Or if you don't have an option for that restaurant, just estimate to the best of your ability. You just wanna put that in your MyFitnessPal and then plan your other meals around that meal so that you are good. And you know, planning is the best piece of advice that I can give anybody in terms of tracking if you're a newbie. So plan. If you have like a busy week, I would suggest planning the entire week. Or if you wanna just take it day by day, take the night before you go to bed and plan your next meal. Or your next day, your next meals for your next day, right? Yeah. And even if you change your mood, and like you change like your appetite, you still have something to go off of instead of like starting from the very beginning. So that's my tip of the day. Second tip. Wow, you guys got 2 tips for me today. Wow. All right, I'm gonna prep my tacos and I'll show you guys what they look like. Okay, so here is the first 2. And like I said, it's just those Mission Tortilla Carb Balance tacos. And then I've got, I think like 7 grams of sour cream. And then I have 2 ounces of chicken on each one. And then I've got lettuce, tomato, cilantro, lots of cilantro because you're gonna love cilantro. And then I've got 7 grams of the cheese on top. And then I've got the lime for the topping. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna come back for round 2. Okay. Round 2, same exact thing. Same amounts of everything, just 2 more. Hello friends, it is now time for dessert. Like I mentioned earlier, I can't have a meal without something sweet. And I originally had planned what I'm about to show you, or more of what I'm gonna have, but Taz came out with these bad boys and I kind of want that crunchy taste in my mouth. So I'm gonna have 1 double stuffed Oreo. Yeah, just 1. I'm gonna try to have 1. And then I'm gonna have 1 of these squares. So I had this last night and this is the Swiss dark chocolate with sea salt caramel from Sam's Choice. I found it at Walmart and holy moly, these are so good. Now, my only predicament is which do I eat first to save the other one last. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I eat, I like to save my favorite thing for last. And these are both pretty good. So I don't know which one I'm gonna have. But this is how I'm gonna end my night in terms of food. I will finish with a little bit of tea. I have some green tea every single night. But that'll be like in 20 minutes or so once I finish this. So again, I'm just gonna have 1 double stuffed Oreo and then 1 of these little squares. And then I might have another bite just because I worked really hard today. Just kidding. Don't reward yourself with food. Okay, but that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.